all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carole Baskin from Big Cat Rescue. Today, in Big Cat news around the world, Thor the tiger cub was returned to his owner in Juarez, Mexico. This really made me sad. He was found wandering the streets, picked up by the authorities. They sent him to what they called a sanctuary, which I sincerely doubt was a sanctuary in Mexico. I don't know of any legitimate ones there. And then decided to give him back to the owner, even though I'm pretty sure that's illegal. So it makes you wonder who his owner is that happened. I have another one here, Lagos and Wild Animals as Pets in This Day Live. Release plan called off as Tigress Avni's cub hurt in skirmish. So you guys might remember, if you've been with us for a few years, I think this was in 2018, Avni the tiger was killed, and she had 2 or 3 cubs, and they've been trying to raise this cub up for release back to the wild. And they say that right before the cat was due to go out, they had collared or made sure that she was going to do okay with the collar, and then she got into a skirmish, they said, with another tiger on the other side of the fence. Well, there shouldn't be another tiger on the other side of a fence where cats can actually hurt each other. So it doesn't sound like they've been doing a very good job of rehab, and I have serious doubts about this working. It's never worked for big cats before because it takes their mother such a long time to teach them how to stay away from people, which is the main thing. Of course they know how to kill. Everybody wants to point to that and say, well, it can kill anything. Yeah, it can kill anything. The problem is it kills everything. And it doesn't know how to save something for tomorrow because you're going to be hungry tomorrow too. And mother tigers and mother lions teach their cubs those things that we just are not capable of doing in captivity. If we screw up with a bobcat and it approaches a person or goes onto a farm and steals a chicken, that's not going to be as much of a reason for people to want to kill the cat as if it takes their children or their horses or their cows, something really big, significant investment that a family has. So I don't think it's going to work. I wish them the best. They said that it'll probably be a week or so before the cat's paw heals enough that they think that they can go ahead and release her. And we'll be watching that carefully, and you'll find out about it here first. And then some idiot, this is in 112 International, a man took a lion cub for a walk in Kharkiv. I don't know where that is, but apparently it's some place where stupid people are allowed to walk the streets with lion cubs on leashes. Don't get me started. Vashishta and Simpa to adopt a lion cub on New Year's Day. This is a actor who will be adopting a cub at a biological park. He's not taking the cat home. Tiger King's Carole Baskin supports plan for big cat sanctuary near Horry County. I do. I think, this must be Shizzy's place. Yes, I am all for Shizzy. He is doing amazing things. He might be the only person I've ever met who decided to go through the whole accreditation process first before getting animals. And so he's in the building phase right now, and then he'll go through the accreditation process, and then he'll start rescuing animals, not the other way around. And then this last one just makes me so sad. Lion cub has both eyes removed after being smuggled 1,200 miles across Russia in a box without food. And I'm just assuming that because the poor thing was locked in a box and probably trying desperately to get out, it must have done damage to the eyeballs that could not be saved. I haven't read the article yet, but goodness gracious. They're not pets, people. They're not status symbols. They just make you look stupid. That's it. Anybody who wants to keep one as a pet just looks like the egotistical narcissists that they are. On to happier news. Speaking of which, Happy New Year. Yeah, I may look a little haggard because I never stay up until midnight, and last night I had a ton of coffee trying to stay up just for the 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock on CNN and Fox, and then ended up staying up until midnight just because the coffee hadn't worn off yet, but today I'm paying for it. Today I have a coordinator report. This one is from December the 30th, and it's from Stephanie Chaser, who says, "We had an amazing crew today and got a lot done. Feeding and cleaning was done by Lacey Benton, Lisa Spencer Novak, Kat Lightcap, Fred Pagan, Marie Schubert, Karma Herworth, Stephanie Garcia, and Stephanie Krause." Lots of Stephanies that day, 3 of them. Wow. During cleaning, Joyce Finch, Tammy, and Catherine Hackman did food prep. They also rotated the meat and cleaned the cooler and food prep. During cleaning, we also had a meat delivery, and it was all hands on deck. After lunch, Steph K, Kat, and Tammy worked on Sue and Lakota the Bobcats' cages. They were able to finish 2 of the bubbles. Steph K got an enrichment sign-off. Fred did supplements and blood sickle cats. That's all from me. See you guys next year. Have a happy and safe new year. And then I have one from Lauren Buckingham for 20 hours ago. She says, "Thank you everyone for joining me on the last day of 2020. It was great to see you all after my Christmas break. Marie started the day with AM meds, whilst Mark did AM supplements. Mary, Melissa, Kat, Julie, Gina, Mark, Marie, and I took care of feeding. During feeding, Barbara and Jane did a stick run, removing some of the large branches from out back. Sarah, Stephanie, Susan, and Babs Riddle joined for cleaning. Jane and Barbara got food prep done in the AM. Speaking of Babs Riddle and Maureen Calderon did our beautiful hats that you may have seen on the CNN and Fox countdown to New Year's Day. Taylor and Tammy cleaned up the Nun platform side of Ariel's enclosure. Mark spent the morning after cleaning, completing various maintenance projects on enclosures. Susan took her small cat feeding class and will start certifications tomorrow morning. Gina and Jane made sure the PM blood sickle cats got their treat. Multiple sign-offs were done for operant and enrichment. In the afternoon, Steph, Kat, Taylor, and Tammy cleaned up the 2 bubbles of Flint and Nabisco the Bobcat's enclosure closest to Ariel Bobcat. They also raked around the outside of the enclosure. Babs and Julie took care of the PM supplement cats. Catherine came in to finish the day with PM meds. I hope everyone had a wonderful evening. Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2021. And despite the fact that last night was New Year's Eve, everybody was bright and early this morning to make sure the cats got fed, because that's how we roll here at Big Cat Rescue. Everybody but me, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Good thing that we have so many amazing volunteers. Stay cool, cats.